Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. And I'm going to clear my desk a little bit. Welcome, everybody. I am fresh from my vertical live stream moments ago. So this is Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 56. And I am super excited because we have a new guest to Crafty Fun with Friends. So I'm very excited. Before I let my guests introduce themselves, though, I want to say a happy hello to everybody who's already in the live chat and has been chatting away. Thanks, friends, for joining. And today's episode, we are going to be crafting with Kendra's Card Challenge 14. And if you're crafting along with us, I hope you do. And I hope you, if you're not already a part of my Facebook group, Crafty Fun with Friends of LV Handcrafted, I hope you'll join. And if you happen to be crafting along today, I hope you share what you made. And so I will, without further ado, I'll tell you about the giveaway that I've got going on this weekend, but I will let you know all about that as we get a little bit further into this stream. So for now, let me have my guests introduce themselves. So I see some blue inky hands. So T, do you want to introduce yourself? Let us know where you're joining from. And if you want to tell us a little bit about what you'll be crafting today, please do.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Hi. Glad you're here. So awesome. My name is Tracy. Most people call me T, and my channel is Not Afraid of Color, obviously. Um, I'm going to be I'm going to be attempting to do all the sketches. I have everything already prepped, so it should go fairly smoothly. So just follow along. We'll be good.
Yay. Awesome. So I do have Streamlabs helping me with links. So when you see T's link to her channel, Not Afraid of Color, pop up in the live stream chat, I hope you'll pop on over, check out her channel, watch some videos, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for her. And Lala, welcome, my friend. Please, if you would introduce yourself, let us know where you are joining from, and tell us, do you have a plan for today?
Yes, thank you, Lynn. Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am Lala. People call me Mommy Lala, and I'm from Mommy Guide Inc. That's my channel name. And thank you again, Lynn, for inviting us over. And I'll be working on a fairly cute one. Okay, just a cute one. I've had this forever. Finally, I think I'm gonna be working on this paper. And tonight, Philippine time, 8 p.m. That's gonna be 8 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. Central. And for the people on the Pacific side, yes, you're sleeping. I'll be live and creating my second part of I'm creating a miniature house. Okay, the room in a house. Yes, for the
Oh,
holidays. Yes.
very cool. So it's early morning for you, right, Lala? And you're gonna live stream again this evening, your
Yes, so
time?
right now it's a 5:05 a.m. Yes, because I'm actually doing what we call SIDA craft every day in April. So I've been going live every day for the past 20 days. So 10 more days to go before the end of April. And I'm back to my usual twice a week live.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Lala, you're a beast. You're a crafting beast. Lamont, welcome. Lamont joins us from New York City. I saw a couple new folks joining us today. Welcome, friends. Hey, folks, before I let my last special guest introduce herself, I forgot to say, could you hit that like button and also share this stream out because it helps YouTube to know that this is content that people like, so that maybe they should put it in front of more people, and that way other crafters can find us. And in particular, do share this stream out if you would like to be nice and give more people a chance to win the giveaway that I will be offering. It's valued at $172, so this is a big giveaway,
Wow.
folks. So please do share this stream out and get the word out so that some of your friends, hey, by the way, motivation. Maybe one of your friends, all of your friends and you can go in together, enter, and then you can maybe split up the goodies because it's a big prize package. So do share the stream, do like the stream. Thanks. It really does help quite a lot. All right, so I'm so excited because making her debut on Crafty Fun with Friends is my friend Amalia, who is Cool Cakes Cool Cakes and Cards. And
Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia.
Oh, there you go. My apologies, my friend. But I do have Amalia's link to her YouTube channel. At some point, it will pop up in the stream. So, Amalia, tell us, where are you joining from? And do you have a plan for today?
I do have a plan for today, and thank you so much for mentioning that we were on Kendra's card challenge number 14 because I had number 13 out and I didn't even realize that I was on the wrong one.
Oh my gosh.
So thanks for that. I'm joining today from New York City. I heard you say hello to another fellow New Yorker earlier. So yes, I'm in New York City as well, and I'm going to be cutting. Starting the cutting process and showing everybody how I organize all the cuts into the clear plastic envelope. So I keep everything organized and I can work on cutting my paper and then putting it in the correct clear envelope. And then I can work on my cards one by one. And then when I finish my cards, I actually put them back into the envelope until they're all done and then I take them out and proceed as normal.
Fabulous. That's so awesome. And Lamont says, finally, we need to meet up someday. I think he means like finally another crafter in New York.
I know. There's plenty of them. They just they're incognito. You know, they don't like to brag about
incognito.
They're crafting.
That's too fun. Kim in Alaska says T looks like she's going to be some serious crafting. Yes, T's all gloved up, ready to go. Thank you, friends, for sharing. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, my guests on screen, do go ahead and get started. I am actually going to tell a little bit about Kendra's Card Challenge 14 for anyone who is joining and has never heard of it before. This is a free card sketch challenge put together by Kendra, who goes by Cards by Kendra on all of the socials. And what this is a fabulous resource of it starts off here actually, where you have a cutting guide that shows you how to cut 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern papers. And if you want to watch Amalia's screen, let me put Amalia on the big screen because she's actually doing this from the very beginning. So if you want to kind of watch her, she's got, it looks like her 6 pattern papers all sorted out. And she's going to be cutting them according to these cutting guides. They're labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. And you have all of the measurements that you need to make your cuts. Look for the scissors icon. That's where you start your first cut. And then from there, just make sure you're not cutting through any pieces. Each of the pieces is actually labeled with a number, so that you know which sketch number that piece is going to get used on. And so what sketches are we talking about? Well, the challenge also includes 15 card sketches that are all different. So really, really amazing for all of the ideas really that you have with this, right? So really fabulous. And all of the sketches are numbered. You even have all of the dimensions on each of these. So if you weren't doing a full set from scratch, from the very beginning, like Amalia is, then you can just read off the dimensions and then just, make it according to the dimensions. That's why I feel like this is such a fabulous resource, because it's got a lot of ideas for you. Sketches are a great way to get started when you're in a little bit of a creative slump. Now, Amalia's got on screen what I never print out, but it's so useful to have, because there's a table on the very last page, and it actually shows you, it's got in each of the columns the 6 pattern papers. Thank you, Amalia. She's doing a Vanna White for me. So, so, so the papers are labeled, and so you'll find on that table that it's got your 6 papers going across on the columns. And then down each row is the 15 card sketches. And that column tells you, okay, for paper A, that's going to be used on sketch number XYZ, right? And so that might be a good way for you to choose your papers if you want to make sure that, okay, wherever I see pattern A being used, let me make sure that other papers that are going to be used on the same card sketch will coordinate. So how fabulous is that, right? Then as well, what that table describes is all of the prize sponsors. Look at that long list of prize sponsors. The challenge itself is sponsored by a number of different companies that have donated prizes that you can win, some of them on a monthly basis, some of them at the end of the quarter. You can enter to play along for a chance to win a prize by completing a full set of 15 cards, taking a single photo of all of your cards, and then uploading that to the Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group. You can actually enter 3 times per challenge, because the challenge runs from April 1st to June 30th. So you can enter once a month for a total of 3 times. So really, really fabulous. This is all being supported by Kendra's Patreon. So if you want to become a patron of Kendra's to help keep this challenge free for everybody, there's information on that last page for you to find that out as well. But to play along, it's completely free. You can download the PDF, and I should have a link at some point. Streamlabs will put a link in and give you the link to download. So thank you, Amalia, for doing the Vanna White during that. And okay, so then, folks, since I have no plan yet, I'm just gonna continue to rattle on, and I'll try to make something, but I don't want to forget. I'm offering a giveaway. So for folks who joined me the hour previous for a little craft and chat, I showed this bundle. This is the giveaway that you can win. There will be a link. Streamlabs should pop into the chat a link to a Rafflecopter form where you can enter for a chance to win the bundle that you see here. This is the Crafty Meraki Scrapbooker Retreat exclusive bundle. Crafty Meraki is putting on a virtual retreat that's 100% free. You can check it out on the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel on May 4th. And even if you're not a scrapbooker, because there will be scrapbookers doing and showing 12 by 12 scrapbooking layouts, but they're going to make cards. They're going to show a variety of inspiration. But in any case, a lot of the techniques that they are showing, you can actually probably adapt and use those same techniques and styles and whatnot on your card making as well. So I hope you'll join us over there. It's totally free, but this is the bundle that's been curated to that the instructors, I'm not teaching, but I am the design team manager for Crafty Meraki, so I'm helping to promote it. And as such, I've been given the opportunity to give away this complete bundle, which is valued at $172. So friends, share this stream out, share it far and wide so that your friends can be in for a chance to win this. It's an amazing bundle of goodies. Let me show you what all you get. So this comes with 2 paper pads that are 6 by 8.5. I'm not gonna flip through it because I know you're here to like craft KCC, so I'll just show it to you. This gives you a look at what all different patterns come in it, but there are 2. Each of them are 24 sheets. Then there are some dies that you get as part of the main bundle. This die set is gorgeous. It's huge. I think I measured it out to the packaging is like 7 by 9 or something. Then you have this lovely die set as well with nested hearts and the love you word dies. Then now this is the thing that I love about this bundle. Okay, there are some exclusives. If you like that, you can pick all of them up individually. So those are available individually if you'd like. So 2 are these. And but there are going to be 2 exclusive that you cannot buy outside of this bundle. So if you don't win this and you have replay crew, you do have a chance to win this. The giveaway is all weekend long. So if you're on the replay crew, just follow the live chat. There'll be a link to Rafflecopter and you'll be able to enter as well. Just enter before the weekend's over. On Monday, I'll announce the winner to my channel. If you've never seen effortless artistry paper, these are phenomenal. So what it is a collection of products that are designed to all work together. So we have this paper pad, same size, 6 by 8.5. But what you'll notice is that these are hand colored. Look how gorgeous that is. Hand colored, all ready to go. You get the coloring in 4 different colorways and different styles of coloring. So here's one that's no line. I mean, look at that. It's just phenomenal. And then you get all of those sentiments as well. Now, those are, you have a full paper pad of this. So 4 different colorways, you're going to get multiples of each. Then the dies will coordinate to cut out everything. Cut out these 2 images as well as all of the sentiments. And if you like the concept of this, a new line of effortless artistry papers has just come out. Not included in the bundle, but available for separate purchase is a stamp set that stamps this out exactly. So your same die set will cut out the papers as well as the stamped images. And one of the 2 exclusives in this retreat bundle is this layered stamped stencil set. This layered stencil set can be used standalone and create this lovely like multicolored with the shadows and the highlights. And that's the exact same design as this. If you just have the stencil and you don't have the stamp, then you're going to have a really lovely no line effect to it. If you get the stamps too, then you can stamp the outline and then stencil to do some quick coloring. And the same dies will cut everything. So these dies will cut the layered stencil, they'll cut the EAP papers, and not included in this bundle, but available for purchase separately, they'll cut out the stamp too. So it's a really fabulous system, but these do come in the retreat bundle. And then the last exclusive is this layered stencil set that is the English Rose Meraki motifs. So really, really beautiful. Another exclusive that you won't be able to find outside of this bundle. Okay, so that's enough of me rattling on. Do enter the giveaway, folks, and be in for a chance to win all of these. Oh, the last little thing is a little jar of gems. All right. So that's what's being given away. And All right, so let's check in to see where I have no plan. So T, tell us what you are doing and why you are gloved up.
Okay, so I did explain on my channel, but I'll explain for the folks here that don't know. I'm a freak.
Well, we knew that.
So I put, I had somebody make fun of my nails. I have really bad nails. Just, it wasn't gifted to me in my lifetime. And so every once in a while I'll get a wild hair and I'll get those fake ones put on, you know, those acrylic things. But the problem is that I can't keep them on and I can't wait to go get them taken off. So I end up ripping them off. And what happens when you do that is you rip part of your own nail off. And so they're just really super weak and brittle. And so it's one, to protect them so things don't snag on them, and two, to protect your eyes because they're also hideous when they're like that. So that's the story behind the gloves. And it's going to be a few weeks before they grow back out.
It sounds painful. Is it painful?
I mean, it can be if you snag it on something, because it, you know, there's not much there to protect you.
Yeah. Aw.
So that's the story of the gloves. Now, the story of my, I can't get this to, the story of my card set today is that, and especially because a lot of the people who follow me or have followed me for a long time are into grunge. That's what they do. That's why they follow me. And so I wanted to show that you don't have to do cute or cutesy or flowery or any of those things to do Kendra's card challenge. Just do you. All it is a guideline. Yeah. So that's why I decided to go this way and bring it to this live.
Aw. Well, that's so great of you to kind of try to bring a different audience to the challenge, because it's just a layout. Everybody can play along. So
yeah.
So I'm always happy and excited when we have new folks coming and sharing, because if you guys check out the Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group where folks upload their sets, I mean, it's so amazing. The talent in that group is awesome, and I love seeing different takes and different styles, but I don't see a lot of grunge. So I'm glad you're like introducing this to your audience so that hopefully we start to see some of that inspiration too.
Right. Yeah.
Lamont says, I love the gloves. The grunchiness.
I did. I marked them up with alcohol ink and stays on stamping, just so they didn't look so medical.
That's so fun. Very, very cool. Adelaide says, are all of you using the same layout? No, because so everybody's kind of at different stages. So Amalia is cutting hers from scratch, and so she's just starting out. Then we have T, who has already prepared all 15 layouts as a base. And so now what she's doing, she's kind of in the next phase where she's prepared everything according to the cutting guide, according to the sketch. And now she's having the fun of decorating and adding her focal image and adding her sentiments. And Lala is, oh my gosh, Lala is already done with a card. Lala, I think did you prep or did you cut from, I think Lala cut from scratch.
Oh, no. I already prepped all 15.
Oh, Lala. Oh, so Lala is like in between Dawn and T, because Lala has cut, but she didn't assemble them and glue them down onto card bases yet. And she's going to, so there's so many different approaches. So fun. Oh my gosh, my guests are such rock stars today. Everybody's all prepped and ready to go. I haven't done a lick. Okay. Maybe I'll just sit here and chat.
You're allowed.
Done anything.
Absolutely.
I have a
So,
question for everybody that might be interesting to even the people that are new to Kendra's Card Challenge. What do you guys do about directionality of your paper
Mm.
when it comes to cutting it for the for each challenge that comes out?
um, so I don't know if everybody was able to hear Amalia because I think her volume's a little bit low, but I was able to hear her okay. And her question for everybody was, and this is for everybody on screen and for folks in the live chat. Hey, by the way, if you're in the live chat, can you put a 1 in the chat if you have played along with Kendra's Card Challenge, and put a 2 if you have not. So for folks watching or on screen, what do you all do about your pattern papers that have a direction to them, and how do you approach that with Kendra's Card Challenge? Thoughts, folks? We'll start with on-screen guests. T, do you have suggestions, tips? Oh, did T walk away?
Okay, I'll go ahead then first.
Lala, yeah.
Okay. I actually experienced that because when the first time I did Kendra's Card Challenge, I did it live. I did all 15 cards live, and that was the first time. And for the life of me, there was even like I know that there was a suggestion of use non-directional paper, but I did not know that. So I did use so what happened was each of the layouts somehow kind of looked different because the paper that I used was really not like that. There's some designs on one side, one design on this side. So I just went with whatever was the color palettes, and it still worked. But again, it was best if you use for the 6 pattern paper really non-directional ones. And then if there's direction, then you just have to be intentional about the way that you would position them and cut them.
Yeah,
Okay.
of
That's
my 6
it.
sheets, I have just one that is directional. It could go like this, it could go like this, but it'd be weird, I think, if it goes like this. So sometimes when I come up against that, I just pivot. I take if my card is you know my card this is a card that I no I shouldn't use that one. This is a card that I did actually from the Oso Inspired that published this morning, and I actually tore it apart already. I have to redo it. But anyway, if your card
Oh, the
opens like
nice.
this, I'll
Oh,
turn it this
awesome.
way.
Cute.
Thank you. So I'll turn it this way if it works better for the directionality of the paper. And if that doesn't work either, uh, I do whatever I can to
Oh, because
um, make it work.
interactive.
Are
Yeah.
you hearing me any better? I tried to increase my volume.
It's still a little low, Amalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It was a little too loud in my ears, so I reduced the volume on my phone. But I have headphones on. Maybe I need to turn the volume up on those.
Yeah, it might just be that you need to be closer to your mic because sometimes you're coming in okay and sometimes it's a little bit low. But I've been loving the suggestions from the chat on how to approach this as well. So let me read some of those out. But before I do that, I saw a question from Amy. Where do I find the pages for Challenge 14? Amy, I don't know if Streamlabs has been sending links. It's supposed to be, but let me go ahead and grab the link, and that way you can pop on over and download that for free. Okay, so that's the first question hopefully answered. So Amy, this is for you. I just popped the link here. You can go to kendrascardchallenges.com. And you can download this file here for free. Okay. So yeah, okay. Sarah says that Streamlabs hasn't been posting. Okay, good to know. Thank you. I'm not sure why it's not. I will have to look into that. Okay, so then getting back to Amalia's question, which is just fabulous. Thank you for posing it. So to recap, because I think I saw somebody ask what was the question again, and the question was, how do you approach using directional papers? And so Nina has a fabulous suggestion. She says she tries to use double-sided papers for one, and second, to make sure that at least on the backside or one of the sides, that it's non-directional. That is probably, that's the tip I would have suggested too, is to make sure that if that you're using a non-directional paper at least on one side, because you have options. Then you can use the A side or the B side. And Sarah has a fabulous tip as well. Sarah is part of the KCC inspiration team, and she says that she uses that chart on the last page. So that's what Amalia was Vanna White showing earlier, that shows you which papers go with which sketches. And so that's a good tip as well. The other thing that I want to share, let me put myself on the big screen just
Hold
so
on a
that you
second.
guys.
Does she when she said to use this chart? How do you use that chart to determine
Yeah.
one of the sheets is directional?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But what she does is she uses the chart to see which ones go with which. And
Right,
then
okay.
I think what she's doing is referring back to them. And if you see, each of these segments here has an arrow. That arrow points upwards, and it shows you for sketch number 6, where these 3 pieces will be used, it's actually going to be used in this orientation. So when you look at the cutting guide for, say, paper B, you can see that the arrows point every which way. So this is not a good paper to choose something that is directional, if indeed you want to use that pattern on all of them. So then let's look at another one and see if we can find something that might be... Okay, this is a good one. So check out paper F. Now, if you look at this, everything is pointing up. Almost. Almost everything is pointing in the same direction. So this might be a good directional paper to use, and you just sacrifice that piece. Or you can do what Lala's suggestion was, which is you roll with it. Meaning, if that was meant to be, say, a portrait-oriented card, then you just rotate it and you make that piece fit.
Make it fit.
You just, yeah, that's, I mean, that was Amalia's suggestion too. You just roll with it and you make it work, right? So, but if you're very particular about like really loving this pattern, then my biggest tip is look for the arrows, right? And then scan it to see how each of the pieces is being used. If all of the directions, if all of the arrows are pointed the same direction, or most of them, then that might be a good one. So that's sort of a tip. But to Amalia's point, the sketches, you can make them your own, right? So if you had a piece that was not oriented the right way, you know, sometimes that can be fixed by just turning it 90 degrees and changing it to be a landscape card. So I hope that answers the question. And if others in the chat have suggestions, please do share.
So in planning my cards and how I was going to cut them, I always figure out how I'm going to cut them, which one gets A, B, C, D, etc. And since A, B, C, D were all going to be part of the same, I thought that the flamenco paper, which is directional, would be a good paper to include in the ABC. But now I'm looking at um, paper 3, and that's going in all sorts of directions. And I think, the ones that are on the angles, those are the ones that are going to be like kind of like in that direction, right? And the other ones I'm just not sure of. So maybe I should pivot or change and pivot, move my cards to another position. Pivot. So
I love
maybe,
your papers.
thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I would just change. I think it's easier to change the card layout to fit the paper.
What do you mean? So go ahead and cut this
Yeah.
to that, and then roll with it as I approach each card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's on the? Is it double sided? Oh yeah, perfect. Because the back side
It
is
is
like pretty much solid.
double-sided, but it's a solid color, and I might be
Yeah.
able to, stamp something on it. But...
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep with the original plan. Okay, so this is the paper pad I'm using. It's an older paper pad, but I think it's still available. Echo Park Summer Fun, 24 double-sided sheets. It's really fun paper pad. Okay.
Oh, cool. Lamont says that he subscribed to your channel, Amalia. Thanks,
Oh,
Lamont.
thank you, Lamont. Lamont, what part of New York are you in? I'm in the Bronx.
Thank you to my new channel members, Morning Carmody and Elisa just became a channel member. So thank you. So Lamont says he is in Queens.
Okay. See, New York City is a really big place. And if he would have said Brooklyn, I would have been like, oh, sorry. Because Brooklyn can take it from where I live in the Bronx to the farthest end of Brooklyn. That is a long drive. That can take maybe an hour to an hour and a half, especially with traffic. But yeah.
So Amalia, have you been? Are you pretty new, or have you been playing along with Kendra's card challenge for a while now?
Oh no, I've been playing along with Kendra's card challenge for a long time. I think since 5. I found her at number 5.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, and I have a couple of sets that I finished that I never shared, and I was gonna share after the fact. I said, "Oh, forget about it, just put them away." And then I started another set recently. I think it's number 13. I didn't start it recently. I started it last quarter, but I never finished it. So it's still in my pile of stuff to be done. It's got its very own tray waiting to be finished. So
Well, that's amazing. I think 5. You might have all of us beat because I think T and I started. T, correct me if I'm wrong. I think T and I started around the same time. 7, 8.
7, 8 what?
KCC number that you started.
12. I
Oh,
started.
you started at 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, 12.
Oh, okay. So I came in second place. Not that it's
yeah, but the most important thing is I win.
Hey, Streamlabs, thanks for chiming in finally. I had to turn it on, folks. That was user error on my fault. Okay, so for folks, I gave all that long spiel about the giveaway. So I did pop in a link. It's on the screen now. So whether you're watching live or on the replay, you have all weekend long. So today and tomorrow. Today is the 20th. and it's all just flowing together. I don't know how Lala is still awake because she's been streaming. It feels 24/7 because when I wake up, she's streaming. When it's afternoon, she's streaming again. I don't know how time works in the Philippines.
I know. I actually streamed very early yesterday. I streamed at 5 p.m., ended at about 8, almost 9, because I wanted to sleep in early. I don't want to be like, to miss out this time again. The last time I was supposed to be here, I wasn't able to wake up on time.
Well, I think you had some interference with your alarm.
Yeah.
There was a party foul.
Rude alarms. Rude
And
alarms.
then my son also, right? So he didn't know. He thought it was a fluke that, that all my phones were, doing an alarm. So he closed them.
Oh,
Need a
So
senator.
it's like, oh my gosh.
what a sweet kid. He's like, oh no. What?
Oh, yes. And
Don't
he
wanna
sleeps beside me also. So he doesn't want to wake up also. So
Oh, that's too funny. I was like, I thought he was maybe just trying to help you get a little extra sleep because you don't ever seem to sleep.
no, I do. And, the power of naps.
Oh yeah, I love a good nap.
Yes. Yes.
Last night I actually streamed with with B-Boy, with my son.
Aww.
And tonight I'll stream with both of my kids.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun.
Yes.
That's cool. Are they crafting with you? I mean, because
Yes. We're building this miniature house room for Christmas. We're almost done. We're halfway through.
the links are in the chat. So if you just scroll up, because that's how I'm able to show it on the screen. It's because I'm bringing up links that I've already pasted in. So just scroll up and you should be able to see. It looks like that. And now that I've turned Streamlabs on, it will actually start to share those links as well. So we'll be here long enough, I think, that it'll do another round of links. Oh, Lala, your cards are so cute.
Oh yes, they're just really very easy and cute. Just very easy to assemble.
Adorable. Man, T, your cards are fabulous also. Look how different they look, folks. You've got like super cute Doodlebug from
Exactly.
Lala. You've got Grunge from Miss T, Not Afraid of Color.
I actually just want to stop and watch.
I know. I'm having a hard time crafting because T's corner on our screen here.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Here, I can help. Let's put T in the big screen for a little bit. So T, can you tell us what media supplies have you used?
Oh my gosh. So first of all, I made my own 6x6 paper. So I did a Grunge 101, I don't know, last week or so on my channel.
Yes,
And
yes.
just showing, how I do. So let me grab one if I can easily find it. Where is it? I don't know. Here's a lot of the scraps though. So I just made 6 full sheets of different types of grunge. And then, so for instance, on this one that I'm working on, this was a failed embossing experiment. So I saved everything. These were parts of another. This was a grunge card. That's a piece of cardboard. These are my new Tim Holtz stuff that I'm playing with. And I did a lot of the embossing in my pancake maker, which was fun.
That's so awesome. Oh, good. You answered a question because Bo wanted to know, is that the new Tim Holtz die?
Yep, it sure is. I got the whole kit and caboodle.
What's it called? Pocket watch?
No, this set is called, oh gosh, you got me on the spot here. Hang tight. I got all of them, and they're what I'm using, by the way. One with the watch is called Vault Watch Gear. So this is the whole Vault 2 series. The only one I didn't use was obviously the Matchbox because it's 3D. And I didn't use anything from this one. It just didn't work size-wise. But everything else is from this.
That's like one of those, the little viewfinder. Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
isn't it cool?
Yes.
I
love it.
Oh, what a throwback. Oh, that's so cool.
Well, let me show you. Let me show you if it's here. Oh, I've been cleaning and organizing, so I've lost everything. Yeah, nope, it's gone. I put it away somewhere. I did one last week in the morning with Dawn, and I filled in each one of these with a rainbow colored hot glue. It was a trip.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so cool.
So yeah, and then I'm just kind of adding little elements and scraps as I go, just to kind of, I don't know, fill in what my brain wants.
Oh, it's so great that, see, I like T's approach to this because she basically has like the base of everything done and like elements to play with as well. So now she's just having a good old time playing with all of her goodies.
There's a lot of prep work here, friends. A lot of prep work. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of sewing and stuff like that. I didn't sew on all of them, but because I'm too lazy to rewind my bobbin. But
Shanna says she caught your live on replay. She says it was a great live.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
Everybody check out T's channel. It should pop up again, but here's her YouTube channel is Not Afraid of Color. So pop on over. T puts out videos, pre-recorded videos, as well as she goes live 2 times a week. Right, T?
I try to go twice a week, yes, on Thursdays at 5 Central, and Sunday mornings I go live with my friend Dawn Wilcox, the Crafty Visage, in our junk journaling series.
Cool. So, folks, lots of different content from T. T does every style under the sun. So, so if you like a bit of grunge, if you like shabby chic, if you like cute, T can do it all. She's fabulous at mixed media. She's fabulous at coloring. If you've seen her color candy, it looks like the real thing. It's like photorealistic. It's amazing. So, lots to learn from T's channel.
Thank you. It's because I love candy.
I swear she colored up candy cane and I thought she just used the real thing or she had like, clay slices or something. It was phenomenal. So folks who are wondering, Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group is there's a link to it in the chat now, and I have it on screen. This is where you need to go if you would like to play along and actually enter officially to win some fabulous prizes from the sponsors. So do pop on over and check that out. And so this is how a lot of us organize what Amalia is doing here. So she's got sleeves. She's numbered it 1 through 15. right?
Yep.
And how far along are you, Amalia? Have you cut everything yet, or?
No, I haven't. I have two more pieces to cut,
Okay,
so I'm almost
fabulous.
done. How long
Yeah,
do the lives usually go for?
about 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. Yeah, it depends on how chatty and silly we get. But don't worry,
Is
I
drinking
was live
involved?
streaming before this, and I didn't finish my card, so nope, no one has the expectations of anyone finishing anything here.
Okay.
Um, but this is a handy tip though that Amalia is sharing to keep yourself kind of organized. So she's cutting one 6x6 at a time, and then she's like looking at the cutting guide to see where those pieces go, and then she's gonna drop it into those little envelopes that she has. That way, when she goes to make that card, she's got all of the pieces. And all she has to add is maybe some mats and layers, and because you have to bring, folks, you do have to bring a little bit to the party here. Because let me show you. If you've never played along before, which I know some folks haven't, so the colored bits, they will tell you like what paper that's from, but the gray areas, see how it says 2-inch circle and it's just gray and doesn't have a paper letter? That can be anything you want. Same here. 1.5-inch circle. The suggestion is a sentiment, but it can be anything. And so where you see gray is where you can bring stuff to the party. Where you see white and black, this is the sketch I'm working on, by the way, sketch number 10. That's where you can bring some extra stuff to your sketch. And that can be anything, right? That can be an embossed panel. It can be an inky panel. It can be corrugated cardstock. It could be, what else would, oh, T would use like a shopping bag, or she would probably use like a like packaging from a candy store. You know, whatever you have, you can bring it to the party, mix it in with your papers, make your own papers like T did. And so you do have to kind of fill out your sketch a little bit, but I'm gonna do another panel here, but you know, you're gonna have all of that framework with sketch numbers, by the way. So that is, or measurements, I should say. That is the nice thing about how Kendra does her sketches. She puts the measurements in for everything. Gaz says, I have my American friend on standby to let Lynn die for me. Oh, when it comes back in stock. Hey, Gaz, by the way, it's in stock. You can get it now. So have your friend pop on over to Not Too Shabby, and you can actually pick up my Easy Wonder die number 1. The folks who pre-ordered earlier this month, your dies are being made, you know, as we speak. Well, probably not today because it's Saturday, but you know, it's under development right now. And so when Jamie put in the pre-order, what she did was she actually ordered a little bit of extra stock. And so there is inventory. It is available for purchase. And it is let me check real quick how many there are.
Excited
You know how
much.
I do this, folks?
I hope it comes soon.
Oh, did you? Yeah, because you pre-ordered yours, right?
Yes. I still part of the first batch, but I'm all over. I'm from the far east of the world.
Okay,
How east-ish?
so
Oh, I'm from Southeast Asia,
She's in the
Amelia.
Philippines.
I'm from the Philippines.
Yeah, that's pretty far. Have you ever been to the United States?
Oh yes, I fairly go there often.
That's good.
That's the
What
time
part?
I really go crazy shopping. Because that's the time
yeah.
shipping isn't as expensive.
Yeah. What part of the states do you visit?
Uh, I think mostly East Coast, West Coast, not really the central part. So not really all the 50 states, but mostly
So
East Coast and West Coast. I've been to New York several times. I was there last 2 years ago.
okay.
When I was in DC, just a few, like an hour and a half, right, from
Oh
DC.
no, DC is about 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Oh no, I like did the Amtrak.
Oh, Amtrak? Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, was it? Oh, okay,
Fun.
yeah, so something like that. Yes.
That's the Excella. They call it the Excella
Yeah.
Express.
I was surprised. It was as expensive as a plane.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have flown first
I should
class or
have just,
something.
you know,
I mean, taken the train first class or something. It can be like $200. You can go coach, I guess, for a little bit less.
yeah.
But what was I gonna say? So I
Oh,
watch a YouTuber called It's Judy's Life, and she's Filipina. Well, I think she was born in the States, but her family, her mother and father are Filipino, so she travels occasionally to the Philippines to visit family. And I just love watching her and her family. And
what's her name
all the
again,
crafts.
Amelia?
It's called It's Judy's Life.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, she's got a lot of followers. So, but anyway, and so I've learned a lot about Filipino culture from her channel. She's American, but
She travels
it's
often
first
here.
generation. Yes, yes.
It's just far, right? But then, if I can only bring you guys here, we do have
That would be fun,
quite
wouldn't it?
a bustling craft community also.
Yeah.
But we envy you guys because you got all everything there.
Oh. Yeah.
We just have to wait. But at least now it's better than before.
Yeah.
Now we can also do Amazon and there's opportunity to buy. Before really there's none. You know what? If you want to scrap or if you want to do cards like this, you know what we use? What do you call that? Art paper,
Craft paper. Yeah.
really scraps, right? So because there was nothing available. Mostly office supply stuff. But
Mhm.
now we have access to almost everything as well, so it's fun. It's such a fun time to be a crafter right now.
Oh man. Shanna's making cheesecake.
Oh my.
Sorry, I'm just here reading about the foods and whatnot.
Yeah, and
Um
I'm getting hungry as
I have a snack. I prepared a snack, so if you hear me munching, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
Where do I put
So I saw
it?
earlier in the chat, where did it go? Oh, okay. Susan says, can you ask T if she knows about the new junk journal retreat from the Misfit Crafter and Christy Stone? T,
Ooh,
do you have the details?
I think
T.
he probably is heating something.
No, I see both her hands.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's you. I thought that was it's not a while back. That was T over there. Dude.
Oh yeah, we've moved spots. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if T can hear us because her mic is on. But okay, I'm gonna start that and we'll come back to that, Susan. And
You can put me on mute if you hear me crunching.
oh, no worries. I don't know. Yeah, T, are you talking? I can't tell. I don't know.
I
Could
am.
T hear us?
Oh, okay. Did you hear this question? Do you know anything about the junk journal retreat from the Misfit Crafter and Christy Stone?
Right. No, I do not.
Okay. Well, that was an easy answer.
Yes. I'll have to check that out though.
Yeah. Oh, Bo, you're so sweet. Bo says, I loved your 12-hour craft. We were all punchy by the end. Oh, we sure were. Okay, folks. Hey, because Bo brought it up, you all get to be the first to hear. I'm gonna do my 12-hour live stream marathon again this year. It's for World Card Making Day, which is the first Saturday in October. The first Saturday of October. I'll be live streaming from 10 a.m. Pacific to 10 p.m. Pacific at night. So
Are people going to join you?
I've already been recruiting friends to join. And if you were not part of this crazy 12-hour live stream marathon last year, here's how it all went down. I divided the 12 hours into 6 2-hour blocks. Each 2-hour block was essentially a different stream with different guests joining me on camera. And we're going to do it again that way this year because that seemed to work out really well. And so when one live stream ended, it just redirected to the next one. And if you wanted to catch last year's World Card Making Day live stream marathon, that's on a playlist on my channel. So you can check that
that's
out.
super amazing. It's like I was in an amazing race.
Yeah. But actually, surprisingly, and this is why I'm doing it again, it wasn't that bad for me because I had you all keeping me company on screen and in the live chat. And so the time, it really did fly for me. It was a lot of fun. I swear, I would have no hesitations not doing it again this year.
I was like kept on praying, Lynn, that please my flight won't get delayed. There will be no whatever. And that there will be no traffic. So I'll be in my cousin's place in California for the live.
Yeah, I love retelling this story. So sorry, Lala. I'm gonna tell the story because I love telling it.
Oh, so much fun.
Lala was invited, I think, for I think it was a 2 p.m. block initially.
Yes, there's 2. I joined 2, yes, for that one and the MCA.
Yeah, and so she was on for 2, like one at 2 p.m. and then MCA must have been 4 p.m.
4:30.
Okay. And then, so she realized, though, that getting to T's question of whether she ever comes to the United States, she would be on a plane at 2 p.m. my time because she hadn't worked out the local time because she had to contend with, well, she was flying into the same time zone in California. I'm just north in Washington State. And so she let me know. She was like, oh my gosh, Lynn, I didn't realize it, but I'm going to be on a plane during that time. So I can't join the 2 p.m., but I should be at my cousin's place in time for 4. And I thought, that's only 2 hours difference. How is it like I would not be ready to live stream after, but whatever. I figure she knows her timeline, right?
I was a 20-hour flight.
Yeah, come to find out that literally Lala landed in, I think, LA. Is that right?
Yes, LAX.
Her cousin, and this is important. LA is important, folks, because LA traffic. You know what I'm saying? So her cousin picks her up from the airport, drives her home.
We were in and out of that Diamond Lane thing.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And Lala's traveling and sets up a mobile,
oh yeah, my setup.
Top-down camera setup. Her cousin's not a content creator or a streamer. So I don't know, Lala, if you brought the stuff with you.
Yes, I did. I brought them.
Oh my gosh. So it was crazy. She like literally lands literally walked through her cousin's door, sets up, and is like within like minutes on time to stream with
Yeah,
us.
I was a bit late. I think I was about 10-15 minutes late, but
I
yeah, I made
know,
it.
my friend. I don't think you were. We'll go back and watch the replay. I don't think you were late. It was absolutely amazing. That's I'm honored that you would go to that trouble because to be honest,
Well, that was
if it
going to be
were
my
me,
first time, celebrating World Card Making Day with you guys. I said, no, no, no. I have to make sure I'll be there.
oh, so sweet. Yeah, so it was a blast. We're doing it again. I'm lining up guests. I've already started lining up guests. So we'll have, but to Bo's point, she was saying we're like loopy by the end. Okay, so here's how loopy we were. By the end, I was doing like hashtag, type in this hashtag to win something in the live chat. I hashtagged my own crafty handle, LV Handcrafted, incorrectly. I had a typo in my own handle, folks. That's how like crazy it got to be by the end. So it was fun though. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I think we're all having a party at Delise's house. Because Delise, Pam says she's inviting herself over. Delise says that Lala should come to Chicago. Pam's gonna bring some fudge.
You know what? That might come true, Lian, because I might be going to Boston and Florida in October.
Oh, how fun! What's happening in October?
Oh, a creator camp again.
Oh,
But this
okay.
time, instead of September, it's going to be October.
Oh, nice. Jay says, shoot, I dyed my hands teal again. That's perfectly fine. Teal's beautiful. It goes with everything.
Oh, yes. Every time I see teal now, I think of you, Lynn.
Aw, as you should. Yay, Gaz! Gaz says that his dye has been secured. Dang, your friend is
Yay!
like on it. That's good because you know why, Gaz? This morning when I checked, there were 9 in stock, and
Yeah, it's. I think there's gonna be a fearless forecast. There's gonna be a third release of that one.
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
Because it's very versatile, right? So you can use it for any kind of technique you want or design you want. It makes things so much easier.
Thanks for the plug.
That's why I'm so
everybody.
excited to get mine, because it's like, when I was going to the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sketch, it's like how I wish I have Lynn's dye.
Oh, so sweet.
Did you guys hear that explosion?
No, what happened?
I don't know. Probably neighbors setting off fireworks.
Oh my.
Any excuse to party around here.
Oh, I thought it's not allowed.
Right,
Oh,
where
you
is-
guys?
Alabama.
Okay.
Hey, Kendra's in the house. Hi, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Oh yeah,
I just
Pam,
want to
thank
put
you.
all of this. So
First
cute.
Saturday of the month in October is October 5th. So that's when my 12-hour live stream marathon is going to be, folks. Yay!
Oh my gosh. No, it's okay. I was thinking of the schedule. No, it's okay.
I know, because it's about the same time, because I guess Creator Camp is always October then?
It was September last time, late September. Oh yeah,
Because-
it's October. Yes,
Yeah.
correct. It is.
Because-
It is.
Because it was for the exact same trip. You were just
Yes,
heading-
yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No.
Leave it-
It's okay. I plan to leave early this time.
Oh.
I think I like this because it's cutting on the paper. This is cute. The way I put the paste, let's see. See, do you do that? You talk to yourself while you're crafting.
Oh, most
Constantly.
definitely.
And then sometimes my kids would walk in. Mom, were you calling? I said, no. I was just talking to myself.
Of course. Let's see. I have.
So I made some mistakes cutting my paper. For one of them that was the one that was directional, I cut the angle this way instead of this way. So what I did was I just taped it back together. I used some Scotch tape and taped it back together on the back,
Amalia,
and
I
then I
do that
cut it
all
the
the
other way.
time. I'll
You do
show
it
you
also?
one.
Nice.
It's here. Look at this.
I'm so glad.
I made a mistake cutting it, right? So I just attach it again. Tape it
Yeah.
at the back.
Yeah, I did it twice. I did it on the directional paper and then on the very last paper. Which one was that?
Oh.
I think it was this one.
Well, I love
But
seeing that though because
this one, yeah.
you know, we all do that.
Yeah.
Clearly, we all do that. We've all done it.
As you
So
said,
it's
guys, I
nice to
always
see
hear
how
you
you
guys
tape
say,
it.
it's just paper. You guys would always say,
Yeah.
it's just paper.
Let's see.
Let's
I
see.
think so. Susan was asking if we have footage of last. So I was busy finding this. This is my playlist from last year's World Card Making Day live stream. So that's the full playlist. Let's see. Lala was on for Mystery Craft
MCA.
Along.
Yes.
Okay, so that's this one. I'm not gonna watch it, but
Still have
maybe
me-
somebody in
still
the
have me
chat
on
can
the
watch.
main screen, Lynn. Just so you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear.
I just wanted folks to see what you were showing with the
Oh, got it. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Victor from High Supply was with us too. Yeah, Victor gave away did we have I think he donated a prize package to that's what I have not done yet. I haven't started asking sponsors for giveaways. So I'll try to secure some giveaways for that. The 12-hour live stream. Let's see. Bo says we will have your 12-hour craft and then the next weekend not too shabby. Lots of fun. No, because the 12-hour live stream marathon is October and the not too shabby retreat is September. So the not too shabby retreat is before mine. By
So many things, awesome things happening in the next couple of months.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you folks
Right
like
now.
yeah, the whole live streaming hop that KCC did just earlier this month, we're actually doing it again next month. trying to remember like what month are we in. I'm promoting all sorts of things that I'm getting them mixed up. But it was announced to the Facebook group that we are going to do another live stream hop. It's not gonna be a sprint though, folks, because last time I was part of that. So was Lala. So was T. I don't know about how you ladies feel about it, but I felt like it was a mad dash to y'all know
fun,
that
though.
I can't finish a
It
card.
was fun. And I was very grateful for the sketches I got. That was so easy.
Lala,
And then you guys, some of you had
yours
3.
with like you finished yours with like 2 minutes or 20 minutes to spare or something.
I
You
was,
were
so
so
scared I
fast.
might not finish. I was like, okay, I have only two. T had three, Dallas had three, Jay had three. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was so much fun though, guys.
It was.
At the back, I was like cheering them, go, 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 you can do this.
Poor
What
T.
what was
She
this?
had the
I don't
wrong
remember.
sketch prep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
She had to do it from scratch. That would have thrown me, but dang, T finished in time too. And she had three, like you
Yes.
said.
I think she finished, because after T, it was me. She finished like 2 to 3 minutes before.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Absolutely
What are you
crazy.
guys talking about? I missed the event that you guys are talking about.
We did a Kendra's Card Challenge live stream hop on January, April, earlier this month. And okay, so this, I think, when I tell Molly, I think she's going to also think it's kind of crazy. So here's how it was structured. Each of us on the live stream hop had 40 minutes total to live stream. Some of us who are slow like me only had 2 cards to complete in the 40 minutes. And some folks like T and Jay and Delise in the live chat today had to make 3 cards in the same 40 minutes. And so the live stream hub was structured so that you were redirected from one stream to the next. And if you watched the entire live stream hub, then you would see all 15 sketches. And I just streamed for an entire hour and did not finish 2 cards. So, like, I mean, it was crazy. Too. And we were allowed to prepare things in advance, but still, I think I managed to finish. It's just it was hard.
But I learned so much from that hop, Lynn, because your tips were very valuable. So if you want to have tip for sketch, was it sketch number 3? Yes, sketch number 3. Yes.
Yeah. Well, so being the one who got to organize it, I gave myself a sketch that I had done already. So sketch 3 I did for my hop video. And so it's a little bit of cheating a little bit. So I kind of already was very familiar with that sketch. And I still found it challenging. But so this time they have not revealed themselves yet, but the folks who are going to be on the next Kendra's Card Challenge live stream hop, it's set for May. Somebody know the date?
I forgot.
I'll look up the date, folks. But for this next one, the way that it's gonna work is that each person who's on the live stream, it's still going to be a hop from one person to the next, but the difference is that each person will get a nice luxurious 60 minutes and they can make whatever they like, however many or few cards they can manage to make. And so it's going to be a lot more relaxed, which I think will be fun because I feel like with the first live stream hop, I don't know how everybody else felt, but I feel like I missed out on a lot of the chat because I had to get the cards done.
Yep.
Okay, guys, look at
Lynn.
this.
That's so pretty. I love those papers you picked.
I want to show you this one, Lynn, and everybody. Look. Okay, I cut this paper. I don't know if it's paper A or B or what. Really wrong. So I had to do a lot of, look at that. One strip turned into 3 because I really made a very wrong cut that time. So I just had to piece it together with the scotch tape at the back. So it
Oh,
does happen, right? So
that's
for
too
this one, that
funny.
was my second boo. Okay. Oh no.
So
All right.
I'm out of. I usually work with card bases, and I'm out of card bases. So I'm thinking
Oh
I'm just
no.
gonna make. I know. Can you believe? I'm just gonna make like card fronts, and then I could attach it to a base later, right?
Oh, that's a
This
good
is
idea.
very. This is very plain the way it is, and I'm thinking I can add color somehow, some way this way. When I do my die cuts, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
So
I like the oval
you like the
with the
oval, and
yeah, with the
then I was
scallops.
thinking
Yeah.
doing that a colored background, a colored card front, and then I could
Oh,
do a
that's
pink
pretty.
scallop, and then a pink scallop, and then my skin in the oval there. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I like the pop of color a little bit better than just plain.
Yeah. So fabulous. See, that's kind of what Amalia was showing was like how, you kind of have to you can bring your own little flair to each of these card sketches. So she's working on number 1 and see how there's like that gray space there. She's just going to add an extra color block behind there as a matte layer. And then she's going to use what she has in her stash to create her focal image there. Okay, so I just looked it up, folks. The KCC live stream hop will be May 19th. May 19th. And there will be 4 streamers who are joined the group, and they'll announce themselves, and then you can find out who is going to be streaming and who you can check out. Yeah, Delise said chat was hard. I have no idea what was happening during yeah. Pam says, I was exhausted afterwards and I was only chatting. Yeah, Pam, I love the fact that some of you like hung out with us for the entire stream. Because
Yes.
it was 6 hours. It was a commitment. No, wait, 4 hours? 6 hours. 4 hours?
Yeah.
I think we started at 4
4 hours.
hours.
4 hours. 4 hours. Yeah. So yes, join the KCC Facebook group. I have the link on screen, and you'll the streamers who are going to be on the next one, they're going to announce themselves, so you can see who is going to be on the next one. Jay
Like
says, I think
you can do where you can do whatever you want. Is this just crafty fun with friends that you do every week?
yes. So Crafty Fun with Friends is every Saturday at 2 p.m. and we do different things each week. Sometimes we play we have one of 2 sort of game show style episodes. So we have Pick, Skip, or Craft as one of the games we do. And we have a mystery craft along, which is next week, folks. Next weekend, mystery craft
Yay.
along.
I love MCA.
Yeah, led by first time MCA designer Sarah Liz. So she is going to be our fearless leader next weekend. So we have mystery craft alongs, we have Pick, Skipper Craft, which is another game show like episode, and then otherwise we just have different themes, like today where the guests who are joining me, we all get to decide. Oh, the other sort of game show like one that we do is the mystery the card kit swaps, mini card kit swaps. That's a fun one too.
I remember the first time I joined that lid. I opened
Peter.
that. I didn't know. I opened the card immediately, and that came from Jay. I was so excited, and then I was like, when we were there, I was like, why are they opening it now? Only now.
Oh, but
I didn't
no,
realize.
no, Lala, that was okay because you were on. I think you were on the rematch episode. I think,
Oh, was that the rematch?
or you were just. I don't know because
No, no, I
your
think that was
card.
a regular one. I just didn't know that I was not supposed to open it yet.
No, because I remember that one because you were crafting with the one that you won as a prize from Jay.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that was a prize. That wasn't the actual episode, I think.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. But yeah, so with the mini card kit swaps, those are fun because we like put together little card kits and send it to each other and then open it up live. It was and then we craft with it. Pam, it's the 19th. It's a Sunday. And wait, let me double check that. Yeah, it's a Sunday. May 19th. Yeah. Hey, Bo, I'm glad you're here and that you've caught a live too. It's all fun. So fun hanging with all of you. Thanks for spending a little bit of your weekend with us. Oh, Gaz is so funny. Gaz says, who doesn't love crafty fun with friends? I know I do. Yay. Yeah, Susan, this is key, folks. If you've never played along with Mystery Craft Along, MCA for short, this is a good tip. Number 1, do not use directional papers. Give yourself some flexibility there. And number 2, don't use any papers you're super precious about. You don't know what's gonna happen.
And even though you feel you know what the project is, don't stick anything or cut anything yet.
Oh,
Very
that's a really good tip. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lanny, you're so right. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of competition that weekend. So, folks, May 18th and 19th is the Spellbinders Weekender virtual retreat. So, I'm still going to have Crafty Fun with Friends on Saturday. And then they took, by the way, folks, I had this date in mind before they set their date. I feel like KCC claimed it first.
Oh, you know what? That's true because Lynn schedules everything like months in advance. Promise.
Yes. So this was already, well, I don't know how early in the planning they had the date in mind, but I will say they publicly said their date before we publicly announced ours. But yeah, it's going to be a very busy competitive weekend, but that's okay. Everything's available on the replay. So you can always catch us on the replay. Because I am going to be part of the... Yeah, I'm going to be joining the Spellbinders Weekender retreat where I can. So I'm going to be popping back and forth also. It's going to be a busy weekend. And also, okay, you guys, just because you guys get me talking and then I just can't shut up, but here's something else that you don't know. You'll be the first now. So I haven't yet scheduled my May live streams yet, but on the 20th, the day after the 19th, I am going to do a special Crafty Fun episode, and it's going to be the Weekender Craftover. So like a crafty hangover is one way of thinking about it, because it'll be after the Weekender ends. Or you can think of it as crafting with your leftovers from the Weekender projects. But I'll be live streaming on the 20th, Monday evening, my time, 4 p.m. Pacific. And I have some of my Spellbinders influencer friends joining me. So Call Me Crafty Owl will be joining me. Sarah Liz is joining me. And Lauren TaylorMade is joining me. So you heard it here first. So if you are going to be joining the Spellbinders Weekender and you want to just decompress from that with another live stream, then join us on Monday. Oh boy.
Monday evening or Monday afternoon?
It's going to be 4 p.m. my time, Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific. So evening on the East Coast, 7 p.m. East Coast.
Oh, speaking of Crafty Al, I finally got the one I won the other day. Yesterday, I was like, I think I didn't even come in early, quite halfway through. The first, was it the color palette thing?
Oh yeah, the color cube.
Yeah, color cube. Yes, color cube. So I think I was the first winner for that one.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
You won a color cube?
Oh no. What? I wish. what Crafty Al created that day? She raffled it out.
She mailed it out.
So
I got it.
this is it. Ta-da!
I know. We were all like, we're like color cube. How does one win one?
Yes, I would definitely be there.
Amalia, do you have the color cube from Sarah Renee Clark?
I don't. No, I don't.
Are you at all interested in it, or are you good with color?
I'm good. I'm good with color. I think it's a great tool, and if somebody wants to send it to me as a present, I would be happy to receive it. But there's so many other places I want to allocate my crafty funds to at the moment. Like I want to get a die cutter, and I'm considering the Brothers Scan and Cut.
Ooh.
So that's one of the things I wanna buy.
That's a hard choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, I want to get the My Sweet Petunia glue gun thing.
Oh, the glue press.
The glue, yeah. The glue press. Yeah, I'm getting old, ladies, and I'm having issues grabbing things. So when I work on multiple projects, my hands hurt. Like, and I have I have a goal. I have a wish to make 25 of these.
Oh my gosh.
For an annual craft retreat that I go to. So we have about 21 or 22 people that join, and someone always asks for extras too.
It's a box?
It's called a cantilever. It's called a cantilever box, and I have stuff in it, so I don't want to open it.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
That's amazing.
Super cool.
And, yeah.
25?
Yes. So the good thing is I have the die to use to cut it out. And so I'm just accumulating the rest of the supplies, like this chipboard.
Oh, so there's a die for that?
Yes, it's an Eileen Hull die. And it's pretty simple to cut out and to put together. But yeah. My cutting plates will be destroyed by the time I'm done. Let me show you something else. Hold on, I gotta step away. I've showed these before on my channel, but last year for this crafty retreat, I made about 25 or 20. Actually, I made 27.
That's nice. A memory dex holder.
Exactly. It's a memory, and I made this from scratch. I cut out the cardboard or the chipboard that I had, and for some of them, I made these feet. This is cast resin. It's like a resin that dries really quickly.
Did you make the resin?
Well, it's something you buy, and you have to mix it, and then you pour it into a mold. And I found this really cool mold, and I painted these.
Wow.
I I made some extra stuff to put in
Labor
the
of love, Amalia.
deck. Yes.
Awesome.
Well, this is a wonderful retreat that I've been going to for I don't know even know how many years now, at least 5, maybe 7 years. And
Oh, wow.
the people are all so kind and nice, and it's very laid back, and so I wanted to do something. And we usually get the same people every year, and sometimes some people have to drop, and sometimes we get new people. It's nice. So anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh, my hands. We were talking about the nice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I really, when I made those memory dexes, I was cutting all of those pieces of chipboard and all that stuff. Um, really, my hands were killing me afterwards. So I wanna get a glue gun or whatever it's called,
Cool.
a glue press.
Well, T has it, and I think she loves it. So
I'm so bad with colors. I really think I need that color cube. It would make things so much easier for me to create stuff.
It's available digitally as well. You can buy it for your iPad.
Yes, I know. It's just you know how I don't know
It's-
with me. It's like I want things to be held.
yeah,
Yes,
I'm
I'm the same way.
yeah, I'm kind of with you on that too. So, hey, Sarah Renee Clark, if you're watching, several of us would happily enjoy a color cube. So we have Bo says, I would love to win a color cube.
Yeah.
Amy
So
says, I would love to have the cubes.
see,
Amalia
there's so
said she
many
would
of
put it
us.
to use. Lala would happily promote it to her channel in her videos, as would
Yeah.
I. So, if
I
anyone's
have it
watching out
already.
there, yeah. I mean,
I don't use it.
I have the digital version. I think I would use the physical one if I had it. I
I
think.
still have cards sitting here for Kendra's card challenge because I pull them out rather than looking at it online.
Exactly, T. Anyway, I know that there are people who really like, okay, just the digital's fine. It's just that I still want the physical.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think crafters are very, tactile people. Like
Yes.
we get our hands into things, and we're visual people. So I can totally see why having it, in your hands would be a lot different than the digital version. So
Well,
I agree with that.
the other thing is that when you have the physical ones, I feel like not that you have to like precisely match, but I feel like it's easier to bring, papers in to kind of color match because it looks a little bit different on the screen. So lots of love, Amalia, for your storage boxes that you showed a moment ago.
Yes, those are really,
Lots
Thank
of love
you.
in the chat.
Well, I have to get started. My retreat is in July, and I have to get started on making them. So, maybe I'll go live making them in some way, somehow, and you can all join me while I make them.
Yeah, so folks, join. Pop on over to Amalia. Streamlabs has been helping with links, so finally they should be in there. And
Okay,
pop
go
on
in
over
there.
to her channel. Check her out. She's gonna. Did you say you're gonna live stream? And
Yeah, I don't have it planned or scheduled, but that's what I want to do.
that's the plan, folks. That's the plan.
Yeah.
So
Go for it.
hop on over, check her out. Okay, so I've got some questions. Oh, Bo says, what do you use a memory dex for? Anyone?
Anything you want.
Yes.
Okay.
So for us, for our community, we normally use it for our faith decks. We call it faith decks because that's what we like. Every week we come up with the layout where we put verses and stuff. So it works something like a mini scrapbook album or a bigger ATC.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the inspiration there really came from, I don't know if you guys remember, if you're older enough, the the actual memory decks thing, right? So that's why it's shaped like that because
Well, it's like a Rolodex.
The Rolodex.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, so there. It's
And
fun.
you know, you can do it. You can make one for like recipes,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
recipes.
right?
Yes.
You can do Bible verses. You can make it like a daily journal or
Mm.
scrapbooking, put pages in there. People trade them like they trade ATC cards, artist trading cards, right? And you can create whole scenes on them and have it be like, you know, an art um, thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think of them kind of like exactly what you said, sort of like an ATC, because it's really
Mhm.
just a bit of,
It's a little bigger.
yeah. But it can be really for anything, just like an ATC. It's like everything and nothing, right? It's really
Right.
it's whatever
So
you want it to be.
as an example of what you could do with a memory deck, if you're a crafter, so a few years ago I belonged to a group, Your Paper Pantry, and we did swaps. And we all created a page uh, in this size, whatever this is, maybe 3 by 3 or 4 by 4. We sent them into the people that was the woman that was running the swap, and she bound them for us into a book. So
Oh,
everybody created
wow.
something. The theme was mermaid,
Oh
and
That's
everybody
cool.
wow.
created a page. They put their name on it, and it's individuals' art that put together to create one whole book, and it's beautiful. I've had this for years. I keep it on my bookshelf so that I can look for it and look through it and get inspiration. And I'm gonna break that. Look, I put a piece of netting in there. Let me get to my page, the one that I created.
So you swap those as well, Amalia?
Yes, yes. I haven't
Mm.
done a memory deck swap. I haven't done a swap in a long time, actually. But yeah, where's mine? Oh, here's mine. This is the one I did.
Oh, how fun. Very
This
cool.
background here is actually somebody's art. She was sharing
Oh,
her
that looks
art.
like alcohol ink art.
I printed it on copy paper, but
Oh.
and I don't know how she created it, but it is beautiful. And she was a member of the channel. I asked her if I could use it in my thing, and so both sides. This is her art.
Look at the details on that one. Whew.
Yeah. So that's one. This was Your Paper Pantry Mermaids. That was done in 2010. Time flies, folks. Here's another one we did. I think this one, I guess, is birds or bird cages. This is done with punches.
Awesome.
Do you remember punches? Do you still use punches?
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I still they're so hard to store, you know.
They are. They are. I still have a bunch of my punches, and I used to love doing punch art. Oh, this is the one that I created. There's a tree here, and I put a hole in the tree. That's where my squirrel lives. And then the other side is a house. I don't even remember doing most of this. Let's see what it says on the back about the year. This was a Tim Holtz die. Remember that when that was the rage? And this should say, it doesn't say what year it was, but it was probably 2010, 2011, something like that. All right. Thanks for letting me show that one.
Yeah, thank you for treating us to
Yes.
the little kind of fun little show and tell. That was pretty cool. Lots of love for the projects that you shared, Amalia. Thank you for sharing. I saw in the chat a few more people raise their hands who would be happy recipients of color cubes. So hashtag not sponsored, but welcoming the sponsorship. Sarah Renee Clark of the Color Cube. But it's great because because I think she is from Australia, but she does have a US supplier. So for folks who do want to get it, it's who are in the US, I think you can order it if you want. I might cave and get it, to be honest, even though I do have the digitals, because I feel like for me it would be like, I think T said it, like, or I don't know if T or Amalia said it, but just having it in hand feels like I would actually use it more as opposed to just having it on my phone. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to make a concerted effort to use it on my phone, just because I've honestly not made an effort to do that consistently, you know? But I feel like it's because it's out of sight, out of mind. Like if I saw it like as a physical thing on my desk, I would rummage through and use it. That's part of the problem of having it on the phone, because it's very easy to browse on your phone. And I have done that, but I just don't always think to or remember to do it. So look, folks, I'm actually finishing up the card that I started when I pre-gamed a little bit earlier, right before Crafty Fun. So yeah, Susan, Crafty Owl does have an affiliate link. So do I also. Anyone can really sign up. You may or may not get approved, but I do have the digital version. So I've been sharing links out to it and just asking for feedback on whether people find having the physical one much different to having the digital one. And everybody's different, so what works for some people, may not work for everybody. But I think it'll make a difference for me to have the physical one. Maybe I'm just looking for an excuse to do more shopping.
That too.
Oh, thank you, Bo. Bo says it looks great. I'm glad you used the black shadow on the sentiments. Yay! I know I was this one took forever to do. I thought I would easily be able to finish 2 cards in the hour that I was streaming beforehand, but not so. Did not quite finish. I'm gonna really deck this out with lots of these gems because I feel like the holographic gems are really cute. So let's get a card count. Lala, how many have you done?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Just sticking this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
I've gotten one done.
Because this is very easy, guys.
Well, yeah, when you've prepared in advance.
Yeah. This is nothing. This is just basically sticking.
These diagonal cuts are messing me up. I think it would have been easier. Anyway, they're messing me up a little bit. So I'm moving on. I skipped number 2 and I'm going to number 3.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say that you have to do them in order. So
Yeah.
That's why I put them in the bag.
Molly's like, they're going right back in. At least you have everything you need for when you're ready for it.
Exactly.
T, how many cards have you finished, my friend? T's probably, oh, well, let's
15.
give, well, she prepared all 15. I don't know
Sorry,
how many.
I muted my camera. I'm working on 12 now.
Yeah.
Wow. She's flying too. Well, I did one and I'm calling that a victory, folks. So I'm
Good.
not,
That you should.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not
you-
trying to. Some races you have a shot and some you just don't. So just be happy participating.
It's not a race anyway.
That's true. I did finish my cards from earlier, although let me bling up this one. I won't keep these on screen too long because they are not KCC 14. I'm just Lynn's just doing her own things, folks. Don't look at my screen. I'm just finishing up from the last live stream. So oh, that's interesting to know. So Bo said in the comments that she watched an interview with Sarah Renee Clark, and it was shared that there was not an intention initially to do a physical version of the color cube, but there were a lot of requests.
I bet.
So she made it happen.
Cool.
Yeah, how awesome. I mean, I think it's fabulous how much say you all have as crafters, or I should say we all have as crafters, because craft companies and especially because they are small, they listen to what their customers want, and they have, it's not a lot of people in the chain of decision making who need to who need to approve an idea and take it from a request from a customer into reality. And I saw a question earlier. Oh, I need to. Oh, how far back do I need to scroll? Did I start it? I hope I started. Oh, I did. Okay. So Bo asked earlier, do you have one or two of your dies released at Not Too Shabby? Well, my friend, thank you for asking. Because if you want to play along with KCC 14, my die will cut out paper F. And I saw Gaz's comment earlier. Gaz, I read it. I can't remember if I brought it on screen, but Gaz said that while his friend was buying his die, she popped one into the cart for herself too. So this is the die that Gaz and apparently his friend just picked up. This is the Easy Wonder die number 1. It's designed by me, and it will cut out your paper F for KCC 14. So thank you to Kendra for including my cutting guide. The die itself won't cut it out exactly to these dimensions because it's just a smidge smaller than 6x6 to make it easier to line up on your paper. And to your question, Bo, in terms of do I have one or two dies out? This was my very first die that I designed for Not Too Shabby. My second die that I designed for them is actually part of the Enjoy This Life virtual retreat. So, hang one second. So I am helping to do the planning for this retreat. And this, I'm not giving anything away in terms of news because I believe Jamie shared all of this already on her channel. So this is technically the second die that I have designed for Not Too Shabby. It's the name of the retreat. Enjoy this life. Just a little one, just a little word die. Oh, thanks for the balloons, Lala. So this is part of the Not Too Shabby retreat bundle that is available for pre-order. And then I think, though, Bo's actual question was, I had sort of sneaky peeked an announcement that I have 2 more dies in the works. The first one is an add-on to Easy Wonder Die number 1 that will give you mats and layers for some of these pieces, so that you have easy mats that you can put underneath these pieces and layers that you can put on top. And as well, I have these are both in development. I think I get samples of it this week to test. The Easy Wonder Die number 2 is also in production for testing. So
Wow, awesome.
those,
So great.
I don't know when they will get released, but Easy Wonder 2 has the add-ons. So here's the story, folks who don't know. I named this number 1 just with some hopeful thinking that wishful optimist, if you put the vibes out there, sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. So
girl.
yeah, just put out those good vibes and maybe good things happen, right? So I named it number 1. I was very happy. If you watch my introduction video, you'll know I was very happy if this was one and done. But I did put it out as a number 1 in the hopes that there would be future ones. And all of that really depended on whether or not these would sell, because it's a very expensive die to create. That's why it doesn't stay in stock. It always comes up as a pre-order. And so I was
great idea.
Thank you. I was happy if this was one and done, but thankfully, with the support of all of you in the community, I'm ever so grateful to you all because of your purchases and the support that you've given to Not Too Shabby and to me by purchasing this die. I've had the honor and pleasure of getting to I always had in mind the add-on to do. It's just, if no one buys the first one, there's no point of having an add-on. So that was the thinking. And so now, we have had some good success with sales of this. And so thank you so much. I don't know if there's going to be another round of pre-orders of this die, to be honest, because we're going to be moving on to the next Easy Wonder die. And so thanks to you all, we get to do the add-on, and number 2 with its add-on have already been designed and are I think it's in the mail for me to test. So I'm excited to get it.
How do you design a die? Are you using tools? Are you making a suggestion to someone else and they're designing it? How does that work?
Oh, good question. So for this, I'm doing the actual design of the die and the actual cut lines. So I'm not conceptualizing it and then somebody else is putting it together for me. I'm actually doing it. And it's based off of my mini one-sheet wonders, which is why I've named the die Easy Wonder die. It's a play on my mini one-sheet wonder because it makes doing my mini one-sheet wonder easy. And Easy Wonder die number 1 is actually based off of mini one-sheet wonder number 7. So that's the little note that you see here. So the cutting guide that Kendra has included in KCC 14 paper F is actually my mini one-sheet wonder number 7, which was an exclusive release for the Scrapbooking Fun Summit that I was a part of last year. So how do I come up with it is that I create mini one-sheet wonder designs. This is my latest one, which is what I crafted to earlier in my earlier live stream leading into this one, I just, instead of using my cutting guide to make 4 A2 cards, I used the same cutting guide and I made 2 5x7 cards. And so how I come up with the design is based off of my mini one sheet wonders, which is this one in particular was based off of like this sketch was one that was a bit of inspiration from Pinterest, and I did it as part of one of my case videos. And then I was like, man, I want to be able to make that into a mini one sheet wonder. And so I sat down, I figured out the cuts, and it worked. And then in the case of number 7, I converted it to a die design, which the dies are great because you can do like the stitch border detailing, which is fabulous, and it just affords you that extra little bit of fun factor. And because I think I saw you, Amalia, like lining up your circle, in editing software, you can like line this up and perfectly center it. So stuff like that. And then the circle here, it does have double stitch lines, so the outside and the inside of the circle is stitched, so that you can use this frame with the aperture as a feature of it, or you can cover it up. That's totally up to you. So there's lots of good things about having it as a die. And so I can tell you right now, number 2 is not this. So I know Jay was trying to get some some news out of me, but there will not be a die. There will not be a die for mini one sheet wonder number 9, folks. Sorry. Susan, I love this. Susan raises her hand and says, I'd be more than happy to test the dies for the card making challenge usability factors. And I'd like mine autographed too. That's so funny. You're so
Oh,
sweet.
that would be nice, Lynn. Like a limited edition with
Oh my
your
gosh.
right.
You
Maybe
are
with
so
an ATC, signed, or a card with that sketch with the
that's so
die. Wow, that's nice.
well, let me
Collector's item.
maybe I'll buy some and then give them away with a little extra something. We'll see what I can do. Or maybe I'll just ask Jamie if I can have an extra one to give away. Let's start there. But if not, maybe I'll just
No,
buy it.
you can buy that limited edition, right? So you get it with this and that.
Yeah, I don't know if Jamie wants to package it with with extra this and that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
so
gonna
funny.
be
Oh,
harder.
etch your logo into the die. That's so funny. I've seen, Spellbinders does that.
That's a good
They
idea. Etch your logo into the die.
Oh, I'm gonna ask if that's a thing.
It is. It's a thing.
Well, I know it's a thing. I just don't know if it's a thing that Jamie's Not Too Shabby's manufacturer does, and if it costs extra. Because I don't want to increase the cost for you guys, folks. It's an
Yeah.
expensive die. I mean, and we know it's expensive. That's why, that's why I'm just so grateful that folks are willing to support by purchasing it, because okay, I'm gonna be, guys, don't tell Jamie I told you. Just keep it between us, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this die I designed for a retreat that was last November, but I had to have my video done in July. So that was the exclusive mini one sheet wonder number 7. And this die is based off of that, because I didn't release that mini one sheet wonder publicly to my channel. And so this die has been ready to go since last September. But it only went up for pre-order in February. And the reason for that was because what's between September in February.
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas, Black Friday. So if we were to have released it
Oh, too many competition.
no, it would have, like, you can't offer the same sales
Mm.
and have this still be a die where Jamie can make some money, because her profit margin on this die is not much, so that we can keep it affordable for you all to buy. So if this had released like in October, November, then she either would not have been able to do as good of a discount for Black Friday, or would have had to, exclude this from the sale, which, feels like kind of weird to say everything except for this die.
Yeah.
Because the profit margins just, honestly, they're not there. Like, look how much, this is a lot of metal. And so it's costly to produce, and so yeah, it's a more expensive, and it's made in the US, folks. So what a lot of people don't realize, well, I should say most people realize it, but maybe it's not always obvious, but a lot of dyes get manufactured in China, which is fine. The quality is fine. It's just there's other concerns with getting things produced that far away, because you have to really plan very far in advance, but it can be more cost effective and your profit margins can be better as a company. This dye is produced in the US, so that's why when you pre-order, it can be available to ship to out in like 3 weeks time or so. That wouldn't happen with a dye that was produced in China. It takes like months sometimes to get stuff from there. And so, there's nothing to say about, the quality of anything. It's just to say that the cost of it is different. And so, just to give you kind of a little bit of the behind the scenes and why I'm so appreciative, because I know this is a costly dye to get. And so the fact that that there was so much support for it is, like, it really is so heartwarming to me. And the fact that I get to make more and that there might be interest in getting more is really a dream like I would never have even thought to have. So it's not even like my dream came true with just the first one, but getting to do more is just amazing. So so thanks, folks. Oh, Cindy posted a card. Thank you for the reminder. I've been rattling on. See, you guys get me talking, and you can't shut me up. Sorry.
Once you start me up.
So thank you, Lynn, and thank you, Jamie, for putting out the die.
Yeah, well, it's all for you all. So so thank you all. If there's no interest, then we would not have this opportunity. Okay, so we're gonna probably start to I've been rattling on since forever. So what I'm gonna do is let me bring up Crafty Fun with Friends. If anyone else happened to you could be crafting anything. It doesn't have to be KCC cards, but do take a moment and share it out to my Facebook group if you are part of our amazing community here on Facebook. I will drop a link so that if you're not, you are welcome to join us, and just make sure you accept the rules, and we will gladly let you in. And I'm gonna show what's been posted so far. So
People are posting on your Facebook page?
On the Crafty Fun with Friends group. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Hey, that's the Spellbinder's whale. Check it out. Oh, cool. This is from Cindy. She made sketch number 12.
Oh, that's so good. Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Cindy, did you make this background? The blue?
Yeah, it's so much texture. That's a
This is
Spellbinder's whale.
Yeah, I think it's a club kit. I'm not sure about the coral. This has got very, very tea vibes to it. It looks very like a hint of grunge and mixed media to it.
Mhm.
Love it. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Jay. Oh, Jay had some fun
Ooh, pretty.
with his alcohol inks.
Wow, Jay. Those are nice.
Look how gorgeous that is. Jay, I cannot wait to see what you make. This is how he dyed his fingers blue or teal. Beautiful.
Wow. That was a good sacrifice to art.
Or are you using something like because I've heard people use photo paper and that works well.
I don't know. I
Oh,
used
beautiful.
photo paper for alcohol ink. It's sticky. I don't know if
Oh, is it?
anybody
Does
has
it not
the same
dry
experience.
100%?
It does dry, but still it's sticky, even if after a long while.
Put
Compared
some
to the
transfer foil over it and it'll grab like the sticky bits will grab the foil.
Okay, I'll try that next time. Thanks, Lynn.
This is from
So
Melissa.
photo paper is okay?
I've used it.
Okay.
Works okay for me.
Because Yupo, yes, it's very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. I have not bought Yupo paper. This is from Elisa. This is sketch number 5.
Cute.
I like the gecko.
Little
Cute.
gecko. Goober on here.
Everybody's been busy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jay. Check. Oh, Jay. The turtles. The not too shabby turtles.
Oh my.
Oh,
So
I
cute.
love this. I love that guy. He's so. Oh, look at these.
Picking out. So cute.
Huge.
Wow. Inspiration
Is that
overload today,
ephemera?
Jay.
Is that ephemera from Not Too Shabby?
Yeah, that was a lot, Jay. It's one of the printed pages that has the designs that you can cut out, not an ephemera pack.
Paper pad.
Yeah, from a paper pad. Yep. Oh, Megan. Megan's got a full set. Dang, Megan.
Showing off.
Megan, are you on stream with us? Oh, these papers are gorgeous. Oh, that's fabulous. I love them all. I don't think I saw Megan in the chat.
15.
Megan,
Oh
are you
my
in the chat?
goodness.
Fabulous job if you are. Oh, dang. Elisa also crafted along with me in my lead-in show. She cut mini one sheet wonder number 9, and she also made 2 5x7s like I did. Hey! She finished loads earlier than me, though. She posted this an hour ago. Well done, my friend. I only just finished mine. So fabulous, friends. I love seeing your works. I love getting to showcase them on stream too. So awesome. Oh, Megan is here in the house. Vicky Booten. Oh, are those the papers? Megan probably heard me screaming her name. Can I help Lori post a pic? Yes. How can I help? Let me see. Hold on. Did you, Lori, I know you're in the group. Did you post, but did it get auto denied? Sometimes that happens. Let me see. Oh, Meg, if you're listening, thank you for approving Christy into the group. She just joined us. Thanks, Christy, for joining us. Okay, Lori, ooh, are you guys still seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, you're not. Let me show. Sarah just posted these lovelies. Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Look at the colors. My goodness.
Oh, that's from an art journal class that she went to last Saturday, taught by Tracy Scott. Beautiful, Sarah. Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Wow.
Okay, so Lori, if you want to post and you go to Crafty Fun with Friends, you can just like up here, you can write something and then click here for photo, video. Generally, you'll want to actually write something there, because if you don't, then it sometimes thinks that you're spam. And so so that's one thing. And then if okay, yeah, Susan says, can you just explain it? Yeah. So then that's all you have to do is just go to this link here. I think it's been posted into the chat, but there's the link. I'm pretty sure you're already in the group. I remember approving your join. And then right here, you would just click here and then, write a little something and then click here for adding a photo. And then you can upload, you can add as many photos as you'd like. And then hit post, and we'll be able to see it. Hey, so by the way, folks, we are running a challenge that's being organized by Terry, who's one of our fabulous moderators in the group, as is T and Jay, Delise, and Meg. And so Terry has organized the April Showers Bring May Flowers challenge. All you need to do to play along with this challenge is to upload a photo to this folder. So that has florals, essentially, is what it comes down to. So you can see all these fabulous entries so far. And we crossed over the threshold of unlocking 2 prizes. So I am giving away 2 little mystery prize packages. And you have until the end of the month. So I hope you'll play along and be in for a chance to win a little something, but also really it's just a fun opportunity to share some beautiful inspiration with the group and with our fun little community. Okay, cool. So Lori says, I'll try to do that when I get home. Awesome. Thanks, Lori. Hope that helps. Alrighty, folks. This is, where's everybody at? Are we close to a good time to sort of wrap up our stream? Okay, you all craft a little bit more. For folks who are new, I am just going to do a quick reminder of the giveaway. Okay, the giveaway. And then we can start wrapping up. Let's see. This. All right, so I have here, for anyone who joined late, because I did this kind of early in our stream, this is what you have a chance to win. This is a prize bundle. It's actually the Crafty Meraki's scrapbooking retreat exclusive bundle. It has a retail value of $172. It's not being sold for that, so it is discounted. If you don't win this and you like what you see, you kind of want to order it. Some of these items are available for sale individually. I'll tell you which ones are, and 2 of the items are exclusive. You can only get them in this this bundle here. So to enter, there have been links dropped into the chat, but you want to look for the link that is to Rafflecopter. I have it on screen now. And you have until the end of this weekend. So hashtag replay crew, this is one that you can join in for a chance to win as well. Check my community page on Monday to see if you've won. And because I always put a deadline for claiming your prize. So you only have 48 hours from when I announce it to actually claim your prize. After that, then it's forfeited. Okay, so what all do you get? There are 2 6 by 8.5 paper pads. I flipped through this in my earlier live stream, so if you want to check out a little flip through of each of those, you can do that from the live stream that was immediately preceding this one. And the let's do this part last. Then there are some die sets. So you have this nested die set with some hearts and the word love you. You've got this huge die set, the Meraki Artisan Flora wreath die set, and it's ginormous, but it's a lot of individual flowers that you can then layer up to create that wonderful wreath. So really, really fabulous. You get that included. And then you get effortless artistry papers. This again is 6 by 8.5. And these are fabulous because they're part of a system, part of a collection. And so you also get the coordinating dies that will cut out all of these sentiments and the florals. What makes this really cool is that these are pre-colored, printed and full colored. They are hand colored. This isn't digitally colored. It's hand colored by one of the design team members. They each have sort of a different style of coloring, which you can see here. So everything, there's different colorways, there's different coloring techniques, and you can see all of that lovely kind of highlights and shadows, textures. This one's even got no line coloring, really fabulous. So you have that, you have all of the sentiments. There's 4 versions, 4 colorways, and the coordinating dies will cut that out. If you want, there is a stamp set that will stamp out everything that you see here. And that is not in this retreat bundle, but it is available for sale separately if you want to get it. The first of 2 exclusives in this retreat, so not available for sale on the website, only in this bundle, can you get the layered stencil for that very same tulip design. The dies will cut this out too. So if you have this with this, which both come in this retreat bundle, you can actually color up some custom tulips and use the very same die to cut that out. Now, the only thing is that if you're just using the stencil, you're not going to have that black border outline. But this perfectly coordinates with the stamp set. Again, the stamp set doesn't come in the retreat bundle, but that is available for purchase on the website. So if you like the look of having that outline, then you can stamp and stencil to color, but the stencils work beautifully on their own too. I actually did this in my mini album on a live stream earlier. So this is exclusive, never before released, only available in this retreat bundle, and it goes with the whole line of the Love Like No Other effortless artistry paper. So you've got the dies, the papers, the stencil sold separately. There is a stamp also. The other exclusive in this bundle is this. It's the English Rose layered stencil set. So this is a 3-layer stencil. And oh, cool. Streamlabs just dropped the link. So that's the link to enter, folks. So hit that Rafflecopter link and get your entry in for your chance to win this entire bundle. It's been donated by Crafty Meraki. So thank you to Bindu at Crafty Meraki for offering a prize giveaway. So check that out if you want to get the bundle. If you didn't win, there's another add-on bundle as well that I shared earlier on my previous live stream. You can watch the replay on that if you'd like, and you can actually see those listings on the website. So good luck everybody who enters. So yeah, so we will do a recap of each person's cards. I think what we'll do as we start to wrap up is I see Lala's still working, T is still working. I'm gonna start the wrap up. Usually I'm the last one, but I'm gonna let our on-screen guest craft down to the wire. So I'll recap first. I made sketch number 10, and that's sketch number 10. And I actually just used some scraps left over from the Color Cascade paper pad, which I just showed earlier as part of the giveaway bundle. And I had those bits left over from the 2 cards I made earlier because I die cut out of it for these hearts. And so that's what I made. And I just had a bunch of these. You saw me kind of sorting through them. These are actually glimmered. It's white glimmer foil onto black, and then I foiled the negative as well. And I just have like a little stack of those ready to go. So that's all I finished on this stream. That was KCC related. But I did finish my 2 cards that I started in the lead-in show. So I did a little craft and chat solo stream, and I used my mini One Sheet Wonder number 9 to cut down again that Color Cascade, which is 6 by 8.5, not 6 by 6. So 6 by 8.5, which gave me some extra pieces to use on this design and this one. So these are 2 5 by 7s. They're actually not part of mini One Sheet Wonder card sketches. This is actually pretty close to it. But it just goes to show that, you know, whatever sketches you are playing along with, make them your own. Do with them as you wish. Just use them as a creative starting point. And so so that's how these cards turned out. Then let's I think T might be ready to showcase her cards. I think she's just about, because I see her cleaning her workspace. That probably comes. All right, T's ready. Okay, T.
I'm ready.
You're up on the big screen. Show us what all you've made. I think that means T crossed the finish line and finished all 15. Yes, awesome. So as you're showing us your cards, let us know if there's anything coming up on your channel or anything that you would like to promote. Please take a moment and promote yourself a little.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to go do these in order, except for one of them because I used a 3D glue on there. It takes a while to dry. Some surprises coming in May. Otherwise, just the usual. So that's all I can say. Here's card number 1. Make sure I can get it up close here for you to see. And so I used an embossing folder here, and then I stitched these parts on.
Oh my gosh.
And then here's card number 2. Just the globe and, you know, stuff. Here's card number 3.
Oh man.
Card number 4.
I cannot wait.
Sure.
I cannot wait to see the photos because I know
Yes,
it's
because
like
I want to
so much.
look at them.
Yeah.
Here's card number 5.
Beautiful.
Got a little teddy bear. Card number 6. And okay, and card number 7. And card number 8. And I think this is 9. Let me get my cheat sheet back here.
Yeah, that's 9.
9, yep. Okay. Where's 10?
It's this one with the triangles.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Or
it in here.
diamonds. Diamonds.
Oh, okay. Here's card number 10. I've got them mixed up.
Oh,
And this one's 11.
Wow, I love it.
And this one's 12. No, yeah, it is.
amazing.
And 13. That was a marathon. 14 is a shaker.
Oh, beautiful.
The little gears won't move. They're stuck together. Okay. And then 15, which I just literally slapped together so I could get that.
Oh my gosh, those are stunning, and there's so much love for your cards in the live
Thank you,
chat.
everyone.
A lot of love. Hey Meg, hi friend. That was just phenomenal, T. I cannot wait to see the pictures so that I can just study them. I need to, folks, if you want to see how T made those backgrounds, by the way, she did them on a live stream on her channel.
Some of them.
Okay, so some of the prep work that went into the cards that T wrapped up today are part of a live stream, like a grunge 101. Is that what it was?
Yep.
And so T's channel is
Is that the title
on
of the live stream?
T's channel's on the screen now. She is not afraid of color, and so clearly she is not afraid of color. So do check out T's channel. Watch, she does videos, she does live streams twice a week, so do check her out. And if you want to see kind of, how these cards evolved and how they started, because she did a lot of prep work to get to today, and today was a lot of the fun part of putting it together. But you could see in 2.5 hours she was able to finish all 15 cards, because they were prepared in advance. So amazing, my friend. T does it all, folks. If you want to see a good variety of style and techniques and innovative things, fun things like a mini pancake maker being used in a craft room, T's channel is the place to check out.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Lynn, and thanks so much for having me tonight. It was fun. I think I'm coming next week too.
Always, my friend. It's a joy to see you craft, because you do such phenomenal work. So love having you here. All right. Oh, Lala has finished her set. Dang, you all ran laps around me today. So Lala's got a stack of cards too. So Lala, share with us what did you use on your cards, and if you could maybe show each of them to us, and if you have anything coming up that you would like to promote other than your daily crafting everyday live stream, do let us know.
All right. Thank you so much, Lynn. Again, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. It has been super awesome. Worth really waking so early for. I always love being here, Lynn, because the community, first and foremost, is amazing. You guys are really awesome. Okay, so I actually created just a very cute set of cards. This is my third set for KCC 14. Okay,
Wow.
so this one is by Doodlebug. I've had this forever. I didn't want to use it because it's really, crafty theme. I said, oh, how perfect is that for us, right? But then again, when will I use it? So, okay, perfect now, because it's fast and easy, right? So if you have things like this, it's really so fast to create awesome cards, tons of awesome cards with it. Okay, so like what Lynn said earlier today, like what Amalia also did, that's the way I do things as well. So I first cut out the 6 papers and then put them in baggies like this, and then after that put the choose the cardstock bases, and then put all the embellishments last. So this is it again. This is called the Cute and Crafty. Okay, so this is card number 1. Okay, so I love everything you create. Keep up the great work. Oh, by the way, the stamp ones are from Altenew. Okay, I think it's Crafty Friends and Crafty Life. I used to Altenew craft stamps. Okay, and this one is Let's Craft Together. This is so cute, right? I really like.
That's adorable.
And then this is number 3. Okay, you are so thoughtful, right? So I just fussy cut those. It's actually part of a strip. Okay, that took me a long while because they're so tiny. All right, and then this is the 1, 2, 3, fourth one. I wish I could come over to your place and craft with you. That is the sentiment I want to do to share with all of you. I wish I could do that,
Aw.
right?
Me too.
All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5. Happy crafting. Look at that. I wish our tools would have faces that look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I like that the scissors is cutting on the paper and then they glued them together. Thank you for
Aw.
being my inspiration. Right, so message to all of you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so is this 7, Lynn?
7. Yep.
Okay.
7.
I'm stuck on you, right? So there's a glue. I mean, a sticky tape, and then the glue. I'm lucky to have a crafty friend like you. Okay, and then this one, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Okay, I still left a little bit of white space there. This is, I don't know, 9, 8,
We're on
3,
9.
4, 5,
Check the
6,
file.
7,
She
9.
said
9,
that I'm
9.
writing for you again.
Okay, make time to make stuff, right? That's a note to myself because instead of just shopping and hoarding. All right, and then next one is, okay, I love crafting. So the initial sketch is only just this part. Okay, but then I still have this, so I add because we love eating, right? So every time we craft, we talk about food and stuff. So I said, okay, so delightful. I love crafting, and of course, our craft tools. Okay, and this is I don't know anymore.
11.
11. Okay, so this is initially supposed to be all circles, right? Circle, big circles, medium, circle, circle, circle. So I just mixed it up because I really wanted to use all these things from the kit. So instead of those circles, I used, I fussy cut the small. This is going to be like a camera theme, right? So picture perfect. You've captured my heart, and then the small 2 cameras. And then this one is 12.
12.
12. Okay, so happy crafter, and then just a little bit of sparkles. Okay, and then 13. Okay,
Yep.
so happy again. So I love fussy cutting these small tiny. These are actually parts of a strip, but instead of strip, I
Oh my
felt I
gosh.
really like them to be like that. Okay, and then this is 14. This is, as you know, should have been a shaker. But I cannot for the life of me find the acetate that goes up. So I don't know where it is. So this turned out to be something that, because this is supposed to be inside, and then there was supposed to be, the usual, you guys know the drill, right? So confetti inside. So anyways, and finally the 15, last but not the least, I love everything you create. Keep up the good work, right? So there you go. That's it.
That's so awesome. And I do love how you did turn some of your cards from portrait to landscape just to show
Yes,
that.
because I really wanted to use the, what do you call that, the elements from this kit,
Yeah.
the ephemeras.
Super
There you
adorable. I
go.
mean,
Thank you.
friends, look side by side, Lala's cutesy cards and these
Yes,
friendly
so
cards.
absolutely opposite, right?
It's so great. So
Okay, I'll
very
fix it.
awesome.
Thank
Lots
you.
of
Thank you again. Oh, by the way, I do go live this whole month of April, Lynn. It's called SIDA, Craft Every Day in April. It's most of the time 8 p.m. Philippine time, but it goes on and on and on. So please feel free to hop on, just say hi, and we'd love to do that. But normally that's what I do for April. For the coming months, I will be resuming my podcast Conversations with Lala, where I bring in crafters and other creators from all over the globe doing different topics that resonates with moms at heart, and crafters. So I hope that you could join me there as well. And of course, KCC14, hope to see your submissions as well. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Lala. Fabulous cards. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. And folks, if you're looking for more live streaming, you can't miss Lala every single day in April. She is live streaming. So it might be at odd hours of the day because she is coming to us from the Philippines. So do check her out. I think it actually ends up being a pretty reasonable time if you're on the East Coast.
Because
But usually, so Lala does marathon live streams by herself. I
yes.
mean, she'll be streaming for like 3 or 4 hours. It's quite insane. I literally wake up and she'll still be streaming. She'll be like 2 hours into her stream. So so fabulous. Look at those amazing cards. Thank you, Lala, for sharing your talents with us and
Thank
for
you.
hanging out with us today. Always a pleasure to have you. And our last but not least amazing guest, Amalia. Hi, friend. So Amalia started from scratch. And how far did you get, my friend? Show us.
Well, I cut all 6 of my papers during this live, and then I don't have any card bases with me, so I just made some card fronts. This is sketch number 1, and when I find the perfect image and sentiment, I'm going to tack this down to complete this card. And then sketch number 3. So I got those completed, and
Fabulous.
I was getting started on number 4 right
It's so very
here.
elegant.
Yeah, I like using blacks or browns or even navies as layers to my design paper. And yeah, so that's what I've gotten so far. And I already have some ideas of how I'm going to use these besides for Kendra's card challenge. And yeah, but I am ready to complete all my other cards. So what I do is when I've got this done, when I've got a card done, for
Sorry,
example, I
mommy.
put them back into the envelope, clear plastic envelope, and these are always falling off. And then I will move on to the next one. And then when they're all complete and done, or if it's missing a sentiment, I'll go back and add the sentiment. And I lost number 3.
You're going to have
Anyway,
to watch the replay to find that.
where did it go? Did you guys see it? I just had it in my hand.
I didn't see where it bounced, and I was watching too.
Anyway, so yeah, my channel is Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia, and if you watch a sheetload of cards every month, you'll see me. If you follow along with the playlist. If you watch the Oso Inspired on the 20th of the month, you'll also see me. Today was the 20th, so we had a video pop this morning, and I have my video up for that. And
Oh,
what else?
nice.
So I do those, and I do intermittent videos during the month as well. And I would like to do a live creating these boxes, but we'll see how that turns out if I end up doing that because I'm just going to
Can't
be sitting
wait.
here doing those. Yeah. Maybe I'll ask a few other people to join me as well so that we can all just work on our projects together. That seems
Yeah.
like a lot more fun.
Yeah, definitely have
So
some friends join you.
yeah, come on over to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at Cool Cakes and Crafts on Instagram, and I have a Facebook group called Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia. And in case you didn't know, if you've never visited my channel before, it's Cool Cakes and Crafts because I used to teach cake decorating classes. So the people on my Facebook page, a lot of them know me from my cake decorating classes, and they stopped doing those classes, so I just started sharing my crafting, and so that's why it's called Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia. So I really appreciate being invited here today, Lynn. It was a pleasure meeting you, Lala, and
Same
getting to
here.
know you from your channel as well. And I've had a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys and working on Kendra's card challenge today.
Yay. Thanks, Amalia. It's been a blast getting to hang out with you. I hope we haven't scared you away, and you're always welcome to come back to a future Crafty Fun episode. So because it's been a pleasure to just get to kind of pick your brain about your process for how you craft, and it's always fun to kind of, especially since you're such a KCC veteran. You've been with KCC since number 5, so really amazing to kind of get the inside scoop of how you approach the challenge from like the very beginning of even picking your papers and getting yourself organized. So love, love, love that. Thank you so much for joining. All right,
Thanks for
folks.
having me.
I've got Amalia's channel up on screen, but if you want to scroll back through the chat, there should be clickable links to it. And as Amalia mentioned, she is Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia. So do pop on over to her channel, watch some of her videos, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for her. And let's cheer Amalia on so that she does that fun box cantilever box on a live
Yep.
stream, and maybe she can treat us to seeing how to put one of those together, and we can all hang out with her in the live chat as well. So thank you all for spending a little bit of your Saturday with us. It's always so much fun to hang out with you all in the live chat. This is the best part of my week, getting to craft and chat with my on-screen guests, but also with everybody who's in the live chat, because you all are such a riot to hang out with. So just a couple of last minute reminders from me. Okay, so folks, there is the giveaway. You got the link there. This is the most time sensitive thing here, folks. So before the weekend is over, hit that link to Rafflecopter and enter for a chance to win that big bundle that Crafty Meraki has allowed me to give away. That's number 1. Number 2 is let's check all of our boxes, okay? So number 2 is Kendra's card challenge. If you have never played along, which I know some folks have not, then you can check out Kendra's cardchallenges.com. This is a free printable that you can download and get the cutting guide and get the card sketches for how to create the 15 cards that T and Lala showed us and that Amalia showed us how to cut. So all of that's for free. And if you play along by creating a full set of 15 cards and entering it into the Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group, then you have a chance to win some fabulous prizes, which Amalia had on screen earlier. It's that last list of a bunch of company sponsors who have donated prizes. So if you want to be in for a chance to win some, there you go. Thank you, my friend. If you want to be in for a chance to win some prizes, Kendra draws prizes at the end of every month. So you don't have to wait until the end of June to find out if you've won anything. There's still plenty of time in April. You can get a submission in the month of April. You can submit again in the month of May, and for a third time in the month of June. Yeah, I know my months, folks. So April, May, June, you can submit 3 times, once per month, for chances to win. So that is Susan says, Lala, that graphic was way too much math for Crafty. Where's Terry? Is Terry still in the house? Terry would
It's
love
like,
that.
how Kendra does all this, sketches
It
for me.
is.
It's like math.
Well, okay, so folks, just a little plug for Kendra. I mean, Kendra's done all the math for you. So all of
There you
these
go.
sketches, they do have all of the dimensions and all of the math worked out. So, you know, you don't have to do the math. You just have to read the numbers. So, so this has been really, really fun, folks. Join us next week. Next Saturday for Crafty Fun with Friends, we are going to do a mystery craft along led by Sarah Liz. So, for folks who aren't familiar, you can check out my playlist. I have previous episodes of Mystery Craft Along, so you can find out what that's all about from there. All right, everybody, it has been a blast. Can't wait to see the photos of your cards. When you share them, I hope T and Lala, you'll share it to the Crafty Fun group because I really want to see up close photos of all of that.
Yep.
Will do. Thank you.
Yay!
Woohoo.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.